Welcome to Golden Faces UK. Today, we are revisiting The Good Life, 1975 to 1978, the beloved British sitcom that brought laughter and charm to screens across the nation. Set in the London suburb of Surbiton, the show followed Tom and Barbara Good as they ditched conventional living to embrace self-sufficiency, much to the bewilderment of their snobbish but lovable neighbours, Margot and Jerry Ledbetter. With its sharp humour, warm characters, and social commentary, The Good Life became a cherished classic of British television. Now, let's take a look at how the stars of The Good Life have changed over the years, and what paths their lives took after the show ended. Tom Good, the cheerful, self-sufficient suburbanite who turns his back on modern consumerism in The Good Life, was portrayed by Richard Briers. Born on January 14, 1934, in Rains Park, Surrey, Briers was 41 years old when he first appeared as Tom in 1975. With his ever-optimistic attitude, garden overalls, and homemade contraptions, Tom embodied the spirit of independence and gently rebellious humour that defined the series. Briers' portrayal helped cement the show as a 1970s comedy classic and made him a household name. He died on February 17, 2013, at age 79, following a long illness. Margot Ledbetter, the elegant, outspoken neighbour with a flair for drama in The Good Life, was portrayed by Penelope Keith. Born on April 2, 1940, in Sutton, Surrey, England, Keith was 35 years old when she first appeared as Margot in 1975. With her clipped tones, designer outfits, and hilarious exasperation at the Good's lifestyle, Margot quickly became a fan favourite. Keith's impeccable comedic timing and commanding presence turned the character into an icon of 1970s British sitcoms. Currently, Penelope Keith is 85 years old and remains a respected figure in British entertainment, known for her distinguished career across comedy and drama. Jerry Ledbetter, the easygoing and affable husband of Margot in The Good Life, was portrayed by Paul Eddington. Born on June 18, 1927, in St John's Wood, London, England, Eddington was 48 years old when he first appeared as Jerry in 1975. With his dry wit, patient nature, and subtle resistance to Margot's social ambitions, Jerry provided a perfect counterbalance to the show's eccentricities. Eddington's understated performance brought charm and warmth to the role, earning him widespread recognition. After The Good Life, he went on to star in the acclaimed political sitcom Yes Minister. He died on November 4, 1995, at age 68, after a long illness. Sir Andrew, the blustery and old-school executive at Jerry's firm in The Good Life, was portrayed by Reginald Marsh. Born on September 17, 1926, in London, England, Marsh was 49 years old when he first took on the role in the mid-1970s. With his booming voice, stiff formality, and impatience for anything unconventional, Sir Andrew represented the rigid corporate world Tom was trying to escape. Marsh gave the character a sharp comedic edge that played perfectly against the series' more laid-back leads. Known for his prolific television work, he remained a familiar face on British screens. Reginald Marsh died on February 9, 2001, at age 74. Mrs. Weaver, the refined and slightly haughty neighbour in The Good Life, was portrayed by Charmian May. Born on June 16, 1937, in Ilford, Essex, May was 39 years old when she appeared in the series in 1976. With her crisp enunciation, clipped reactions, and subtle comedic timing, Mrs. Weaver served as a sharp contrast to the chaotic charm of the Goods. May's portrayal added depth to the show's exploration of suburban social dynamics, giving even brief appearances a sense of presence and polish. Charmian May passed away on October 24, 2002, at age 65, leaving behind a legacy of memorable character work. Felicity, the well-heeled and socially sharp friend of Margot Ledbetter in The Good Life, was portrayed by Moira Fraser. Born on December 3, 1923, in Sydney, Australia, Fraser was 52 years old when she first appeared as Felicity in 1975. With her refined manner, quick remarks, and air of upper-class detachment, Felicity added a witty elegance to the show's social dynamics. Fraser brought nuance and flair to every scene she entered, elevating even small moments into comic highlights. Outside the series, she built a respected career in musical theatre and British television. Moira Fraser died on December 13, 2009, at age 86. Sam, the cheeky and streetwise character who briefly appeared in The Good Life, was portrayed by Tony Selby. Born on February 26, 1938, in Lambeth, London, Selby was 37 years old when he joined the show during its later episodes. With his sharp wit, roguish charm, and contrast to the suburban tone, Sam added a burst of working-class energy. Selby had a wide-ranging career in British television, known for roles in Minder, Doctor Who, and Get Some In. He died on September 5, 2021, at age 83, following complications from COVID-19 and underlying health conditions. Mr. Carter, the uptight and officious council official in The Good Life, was portrayed by Robert Gillespie. Born on November 9, 1933, in Lille, France, Gillespie was 42 years old when he appeared in the series during the mid-1970s. With his dry delivery, weary expressions, and comic exasperation, Mr. Carter embodied bureaucratic resistance to the Good's unconventional lifestyle. Gillespie brought a subtle, understated humor to the role that added texture to the show's satire. Today, Robert Gillespie is 91 years old. Though he has slowed down professionally, he remains admired for his contributions to British stage, screen, and comedy writing. Mr. Coles, the curious and slightly intrusive journalist who visits the Goods in The Good Life, was portrayed by John Quayle. Born on December 21, 1938, in Lincoln, Lincolnshire, Quayle was 37 years old when he appeared in the series in 1975. With his polished manner and inquisitive energy, Mr. Coles served as a humorous outside perspective on the Good self-sufficient lifestyle, highlighting how unusual their choices appeared to the wider world. Quayle's brief but memorable role added an extra layer of satire. Now, John Quayle is 86 years old and remains respected for his long-standing work in British entertainment. Michelangelo Lombardi, the flamboyant and eccentric Italian designer hired by Margot in The Good Life, was portrayed by Wolfe Morris. Born on January 5, 1925, in Portsmouth, Hampshire, Morris was 50 years old when he appeared in the series during the mid-1970s. With exaggerated flair, expressive gestures, and theatrical delivery, Lombardi brought a burst of high-energy comedy to Margot's already dramatic world. Morris infused the role with vibrant personality, making the character a standout despite limited screen time. Known for his versatility across stage, film, and television, Wolfe Morris died on July 21, 1996, at age 71, after a long and diverse acting career. Barbara Good, the upbeat and resourceful wife embracing a self-sufficient lifestyle in The Good Life, was portrayed by Felicity Kendal. Born on September 25, 1946, in Alton, Warwickshire, Kendal was 29 years old when she first appeared as Barbara in 1975. With her radiant charm, practical sensibility, and deep affection for Tom, Barbara became a symbol of warmth and quiet strength. Kendal's chemistry with Richard Briers helped make the series a beloved classic of British comedy. As of 2025, Felicity Kendal is 78 years old and continues to appear in theatre and television, celebrated for her graceful presence and enduring popularity. The Angler, a minor yet amusing character who briefly appears in The Good Life, was portrayed by Ray Mort. Born on January 10, 1926, in Bolton, Lancashire, Mort was in his late 40s when he took on the role during the show's run in the mid-1970s. With his down-to-earth demeanour and natural comic timing, The Angler added a slice of everyday realism to the series' suburban charm. Though his appearance was short, Mort's presence helped flesh out the broader world surrounding the main characters. Ray Mort passed away on December 4, 1992, at age 66, following a career largely rooted in British stage and screen work. The constable, a no-nonsense but good-natured local policeman in The Good Life, was portrayed by George Innes. Born on March 8, 1938, in London, England, Innes was 38 years old when he appeared in the series in 1976. With a grounded presence and understated humour, the constable provided a gentle authority figure who interacted amusingly with the eccentricities of suburban life. Innes gave the role a quiet charm that fits seamlessly into the show's tone. Presently, George Innes is 87 years old. He continues to be recognised for his work in classic British dramas and international film projects. The Magistrate, a stern yet comically bewildered figure in The Good Life, was portrayed by James Cossins. Born on December 4, 1933, in Beckenham, Kent, Cossins was in his early 40s when he appeared in the series in 1976. Known for his clipped delivery and air of pompous authority, the Magistrate presided over courtroom scenes with a blend of rigidity and dry humour. Cossins brought a memorable sharpness to the role, reflecting his wider reputation for playing officious or flustered characters in British comedies. He died on February 12, 1997, at age 63, following a period of declining health. Mr. Bulstrode, the straight-laced and bureaucratic official in The Good Life, was portrayed by Michael Robbins. Born on November 14, 1930, in Croydon, Surrey, Robbins was 46 years old when he took on the role in 1976. With his stern expression, clipped tone, and comic inflexibility, Mr. Bulstrode served as a perfect foil to Tom and Barbara's unconventional lifestyle. Robbins brought dry wit and gravitas to the role, reinforcing the series' satire of suburban authority figures. Best known for his role in On the Buses, Robbins had a successful career in television and film. He died on December 11, 1992, at age 62, from cancer. Arthur Bailey, the planning officer entangled in the Good's unconventional lifestyle, was portrayed by Timothy Bateson. Born on April 3, 1926, in London, England, Bateson was 50 years old when he made his appearance on The Good Life during the 1970s. Arthur's interactions with Tom and Barbara often highlighted the clash between self-sufficiency and bureaucratic red tape, adding a clever layer of satire to the show. Bateson's portrayal brought a subtle blend of irritation and amusement that enhanced the comedic tension. He worked steadily across British entertainment for decades. Timothy Bateson died on September 15, 2009, at age 83, after a brief illness. Mr. Wakely, the well-meaning but traditional headmaster in The Good Life, was portrayed by Noel Howlett. Born on December 22, 1902, in Maidstone, Kent, Howlett was 74 years old when he appeared in the series in 1976. As Mr. Wakely, he brought a touch of old-school authority and polite formality to his scenes, reflecting the generational and social contrasts explored in the show. Known for his dignified presence and gentle humour, Howlett had a long career in British theatre and television. He died on October 26, 1984, at age 81, leaving behind a legacy of charming and thoughtful performances. Bill, the laid-back and quietly humorous tradesman in The Good Life, was portrayed by David Batterley. Born on November 5, 1935, in Battersea, London, Batterley was 42 years old when he appeared in the series in 1977. As Bill, he offered a grounded contrast to the eccentricities of suburban life, often delivering dry, observational humour that subtly undercut the chaos around him. Batterley was known for his deadpan delivery and appearances in British comedy classics. He remained active in television and film throughout his career. David Batterley died on January 20, 2003, at age 67, from a heart attack. Lady Georgette George Truscott, the elegant and slightly aloof aristocrat in The Good Life, was portrayed by Angela Thorne. Born on January 25, 1939, in Karachi, British India, now Pakistan, Thorne was 38 years old when she appeared in the series. As Lady George, she brought a sense of upper-class refinement and amused attachment, often highlighting the social contrast between the Truscotts and the self-sufficient Goods. Thorne was widely admired for her graceful screen presence and later gained fame in To the Manor Born. She died on June 16, 2023, at age 84, following a career marked by poise and quiet comedic strength. Ernie, the quirky and somewhat awkward repairman in The Good Life, was portrayed by Milton Johns. Born on May 13, 1938, in Bristol, England, Johns was in his late 30s when he appeared in the series in 1977. Ernie's interactions with the Goods brought a dose of everyday realism to their unconventional lifestyle, often laced with understated humour and social discomfort. Known for playing eccentric or nervous characters, Johns brought subtle charm to even the briefest roles. As of 2025, Milton Johns is 87 years old. Though largely retired, he remains fondly remembered for his many scene-stealing appearances in classic British television. And that wraps up our look at the transformations of the Good Life cast. Which character brought the biggest smile to your face? Were you surprised by the directions their lives and careers took? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this nostalgic stroll through one of Britain's most iconic sitcoms, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Golden Faces UK for more heartfelt tributes to your favourite TV stars. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep celebrating the good life.